what's up, Taiwan? I'm Jaime Ocon with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. The Taiwan Statebuilding Party represents the most radical wing of pro-independence politics in the country. The party saw success in the 2020 national elections, winning a key legislative seat. But the momentum has stalled since then, and their sights are lower going into this year's local elections. Leslie Liao reports.
With the flick of a lighter, the flag is set on fire. The police rush in to stop it, but it's too late. The Taiwan Statebuilding Party has destroyed the emblem of their rivals, the opposition Kuomintang. The symbol is part of Taiwan's national flag, but the people burning it call themselves patriots. They say the Kuomintang is colluding with China.
当中国的专制入侵台湾的时候，台湾将不保，而中国国民党将是跟中国里应外合最大的这个投降派。
The Taiwan Statebuilding Party is one of the most radical groups in Taiwan's pro-independence movement. But they share common ground with Taiwan's ruling party, which has more moderate views.
The Taiwan Statebuilding Party has a very good relationship sometimes with the DPP, and that you can kind of see these endorsements at least.
The Statebuilding Party started out as a blog in 2008. Party chair Chen Yiqi began writing about Taiwan's sovereignty while he was studying in the Netherlands. Chen and his fellow bloggers were alarmed when they saw KMT President Ma Ying-jeou elected to a second term in office. They saw him as a threat to Taiwan's sovereignty, so they formed a group called the Radical Wings to fight back, and they registered it as a political party in 2016.
They only started running for office in 2018, and in 2018 they actually didn't win any local seats.
The following year, the Radical Wings changed their name to the Taiwan Statebuilding Party. A year later, the party landed its first major victory.
2020 was their first ever actual victory with Chen Bo-wei winning in Taichung.
Chen Bo-wei won a legislative seat in central Taiwan. He ousted the KMT incumbent Yan Kuan-hun, whose family had held the position since 2008. But it didn't end well. Voters recalled Chen a year later, making him the first elected legislator to be removed from power in Taiwan. In June, Chen left the Statebuilding Party due to internal friction, and that left the party weaker than before.
Now that Chen Bo-wei is gone, I don't know how many endorsements we're going to see between the DPP and the TSP. And without that, I think they are in a position where without sort of these regular DPP endorsements, I don't know that they'll be able to enjoy the kind of momentum that they even had back in 2020.
Without the help of Chen Bo-wei, who was once their most promising star, the Taiwan Statebuilding Party is facing an uphill battle. Now they're looking to build the party from the ground up. This year, they have about 24 candidates running for city and county councilor positions all over Taiwan. Patrick Chen and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
We now turn to some international news. U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin says Russia's invasion of Ukraine offers a preview of a possible world of tyranny and turmoil, a future he says China is on board with.
Beijing, like Moscow, seeks a world where might makes right, where disputes are resolved by force and where autocrats can stamp out the flame of freedom.
Lloyd made the comparison while speaking at a security conference in Canada on Saturday. It comes after a U.S. official confirmed China is using new intercontinental ballistic missiles on its submarines. The missiles are nuclear capable and have the range to hit the continental United States from the South China Sea. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris is on a 2-day visit to the Philippines, meant to reaffirm ties between the two countries. Harris landed late on Sunday and plans to meet with Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on Monday. It's the highest-ranking visit to the country by a Biden administration official. The trip comes as China expands its influence in Southeast Asia and as tensions in the Taiwan Strait continue to rise. The U.S. and the Philippines conducted large-scale amphibious exercises last month, and the drills involved thousands of troops and were aimed at boosting the two allies' crisis response capabilities. Ecuador has won the first match of the 2022 World Cup, beating host nation Qatar 2-0 on Sunday. That was the first goal of the tournament, a penalty by Ener Valencia, who scored again with a header late in the first half. It's the first time in the tournament's history that the opening goal was from a penalty, and it was also the first time that the host nation has lost in the opening match. The next World Cup game will see England face off against Iran on Monday night Taipei time. The tournament will run until mid-December. Dwight Howard's long-awaited debut in Taiwan's T1 Basketball League took place on Saturday. Our reporter Leslie Liao was there to capture fan reactions and how the superstar did in his first game in Taiwan.
It's finally here. Taiwanese basketball fans have been waiting for this day for weeks. NBA champion and 8-time All-Star Dwight Howard is about to play his first game in the Taiwan T1 Professional Basketball League. You can feel the energy and excitement. It's safe to say it's a historic day for basketball in Taiwan. It's hard to put into words just how many people turned out for this game. The arena was packed well before tip-off. The Dwight Howard effect was in full swing. There were posters and cardboard cutouts of him all over the venue. Fans showed up wearing Howard's jerseys, showing him nothing but love.
就是非常兴奋啊！毕竟他是一个 NBA 球星，那他竟然会来台湾来打球，我觉得这是一个很不可思议的事情。
我希望他至少可以拿下这个联盟的 MVP， 我觉得这是他应该要做到的事情，而且他也有实力做到这样的事情。
Howard got off to a bit of a slow start in the first half of the game. His team, the Taoyuan Leopards, trailed their opponents, the new Taipei City DEA, by as many as 27 points. But Howard's fans did not give up their faith.
觉得他还没拿出他的实力来，很希望看到他赶快暴扣。
因为我想他毕竟是刚加入球队，那可能还需要跟队友磨合。
我觉得还没打开，看下半场。
Boy, did those fans have the right hunch. Howard came up huge for his team, dominating the last half of the game.
好稳拿球，在外围，郑文鼎来守他，这边过掉了，踩进来，用左手上篮得分。Dwight Howard 来到台湾第一场比赛的第一个 field goal。Howard，我现在不采取包夹的一个方式啊，让他投了这一个中路的机会 for three， 也是他在台湾 T1 联盟的第一颗三分球。
The Leopards came back and beat their opponents 120 to 115.
还有3分37秒钟的时间，想做一个阿里乌给热度，哇！全场已经坐不住，站起来了。
Howard scored 38 points, got 25 rebounds, and made 9 assists, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Those are some staggering numbers for his first game. But what did Dwight Howard think?
Pretty fun. It's my first game in a long time where I've got a chance to, shoot the ball, get touches and stuff like that. So I'm really appreciative to the coach and the rest of my teammates for just trusting me.
A basketball player of Dwight Howard's caliber coming to Taiwan is not only about being able to see a superstar play ball. It also invigorates Taiwan's professional basketball environment and hypes the fans. Most importantly, though, it might pave the way for more NBA players to come to Taiwan, because Dwight Howard is quickly becoming a spokesperson for the country's basketball scene.
I've had an amazing time here, and I'm pretty sure any player from any state, any country, any continent that comes to Taiwan is going to have an amazing time. So whatever we can do to make this league better, whatever we can do to get more players to come and not be afraid and realize that basketball and the love of basketball can be played anywhere.
Andy Xue and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, today we'll leave you with images of the opening ceremony of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. I'm Jaime Ocon. Take care and see you next time.